Hi LEGO fans! After an embargo by the LEGO company and Disney, Force Friday finally came and now we can get our hands on the latest wave of LEGO Star Wars toys. Today we're going to unbox, speed build and review set number 75187, the fantastic BB-8 with 1,106 pieces. I was waiting outside the LEGO store on the day of release and this was definitely the hot set that people were going for. In fact, it's not even 2 PM Eastern Time on Force Friday as I record this video, and BB-8 is already sold out on LEGO's online store. So I suspect this is going to be an incredibly popular set. This looks like an awesome model of BB-8 and I can't wait to get it built. Before we do, let's flip the box over and take a look at the box art on the back. The images on the back confirm what I expected. This is going to be a display piece with some limited functionality. It's probably not going to be a toy you want to play with. Great to see that LEGO have put in a display stand, and we also get a minifigure BB-8 to go with the larger model. BB-8 has some limited movement, including a swiveling head, a panel that opens up to deploy tools, and spinning side panels. BB-8 being a mostly round droid is definitely going to create some construction challenges, so it's going to be really interesting to see how LEGO put this thing together. All of that will be revealed in just a few moments when we get to the speed build. Awesome! I think it's time to liberate BB-8 from his box. Here's everything we get inside the box. We have 6 numbered bags of LEGO, an instruction manual and a single sticker sheet. We just have the one sticker for the display plaque. We're going to go ahead and build BB-8. This is going to be a 90-second speed build. Hang on tight. And here's our completed BB-8. He took 91 minutes to put together and the end result is absolutely stunning. I wonder whether LEGO originally intended this to be an Ultimate Collector's Series set, and the decorative fact plaque definitely alludes to that. BB-8 is a little on the short side, standing 9 inches high, but is definitely built to a quality standard that would be worthy of the Ultimate Collector's Series badge. To give you a slightly ironic sense of scale, here are 3 Darth Vader minifigures to show you how BB-8 compares to minifigure scale. BB-8 is now looking just a tad nervous, so let's get these Darth Vaders out of the way and take a closer look. Removing BB-8 from this well-constructed stand is very easy, and to be honest, you don't really need that stand. BB-8 is going to stay put wherever you put him. As you can probably guess from the 90-minute build time, BB-8 is more than just a pretty face. He's a very detailed build, he's very tactile, nice to hold, and he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. The only downside is that those body panels are a little bit repetitive to build. On the left hand side we have this dial which we can use to turn BB-8's head. BB-8's head rotates through 360 degrees, and you'll see it's got this interesting bobbing movement as he goes around. In fact, if you play with the little dial here on the side, you can actually get the head to wobble about. And that's very cool. Now, remembering that BB-8 is a spherical droid with a head kind of mounted on the top, it's really difficult to capture the sense of that action with LEGO. But the designers have absolutely aced the look and feel of BB-8, complete with the wobbly head. The rear panel doesn't have any interactive functions, but it's still as detailed as the rest of the build. And finally, on BB-8's right hand side, we have this dial here, which we can use to deploy BB-8's welding torch. Here's a close-up of the welding torch being deployed from the front, and as you can see, we've got this rack system that pushes out the door and then deploys the welding torch. This is a beautiful little piece of engineering. And again, from the side, you can get a sense of how far the welding torch protrudes from BB-8's body. I would have liked to have seen the welding torch actually face forwards as it came out of the body, which would make it more useful, but I appreciate that would be really difficult engineering to fit within BB-8's body. LEGO didn't have a lot to say about BB-8 on the LEGO Store website, but they do point out that this is a non-functioning welding torch. Thanks for that, guys, you saved my fingers. When we're done with the welding torch, we can simply dial it back in, but we do have to close the door on our own. The base of BB-8 looks pretty much like the other 4 faces around the side of the body. Being a spherical droid, I was a little bit worried about BB-8 rolling over when he wasn't on the display stand. But the base is flattened off just enough to allow BB-8 to stand quite firmly on his own without the display stand. Speaking of the display stand, it's great to get a stand perfectly suited to BB-8's unique dimensions. It's also really nice to get this minifigure scale BB-8, and that's a super cool little print. He comes in 2 separate pieces there. I don't think this is exclusive by any means. He definitely comes with other sets, but he's a really nice addition, and I really like the way he sits on the display stand in front of the larger BB-8. It's also super cool that we get this Ultimate Collector Series style fact plaque. Keep in mind this is not an Ultimate Collector Series set, but it certainly has the credentials. This is probably not a fair comparison, but I thought it would be fun to compare BB-8 to his bigger brother R2-D2. I have no idea whether these are on the same scale or not. Certainly BB-8 is not an Ultimate Collector Series model while R2-D2 is, and I'm not sure these guys have ever actually met in the Star Wars universe. So I can't possibly comment on how well these size up against one another. But it's sure great to see these 2 awesome astromech droids side by side. So that was set number 75187, BB-8 from LEGO Star Wars. You can expect to see a lot more LEGO sets from the Last Jedi theme as the Disney merchandising machine rolls into action. As you can probably tell, I'm a big fan of this BB-8 build. I really think LEGO knocked it out of the park with this one, and if you do get a chance to go out and buy it, then it's definitely worth considering. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, speed build and review video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. We release 2 new LEGO review videos every week, so if you've not already done so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome LEGO content. On behalf of BB-8 and myself, thanks for joining us, have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next build video.